friends, what is going on? This is Zeb from Z Outdoors, and I hope you're having an awesome day. I am with, it's not Brad Pitt, easily confused, I know. It's Sandy from Jacklore Knives of Wiltshire, man. Sandy, how are you doing?
I'm Wiltshire man now. I was Jacklore earlier.
It was Jacklore during
no,
the day.
Wiltshire man.
So, depending on which order I put these videos out, today I came down early morning and I visited Sandy at his workshop and we filmed a video of Jacklore Knives.
We did indeed, yeah.
We've done an update video on the workshop, on all the changes that he's had going on, because the last time I visited, gosh, was about 5 years ago.
It was a long time back, wasn't it?
It was a long time back.
A lot of water under the bridge.
There's a hell of a lot. We had floods under the bridge.
And a very difficult year for a lot of people last year as well.
It is. This past year, I was telling Sandy, this is actually the first time I've been able to Wildcamp in 1 year. 1 whole year.
Yeah.
You know, we've had, well, we're just coming out of a third lockdown. In case you're not familiar, not being from the UK, we're just coming out of our third official lockdown. So obviously we've not been able to do anything in terms of, definitely myself, in terms of camping out during those 3 lockdowns. And in between, when we have a little respite, we've had a lot of issues in terms of vaccinations and this and that. So the permission woodlands that I have, and it's totally understandable, I've not been able to use because obviously there's a lot of ambiguity about what you can do, what you can't do. There's been a lot of confusion, hasn't there?
Terrible.
From the government. So we don't know. We don't know. Are we breaking the law? We're not breaking the law. So for the past year, I've just erred on the side of caution. I thought until we get clear on what the legality is, we just don't meet up, and I just don't go out wild camping.
That's right.
You know, and yourself as well. I mean, you've been able to get out a little bit local, haven't you, during the days and whatnot?
During lockdown, this woodland was only a quarter of an hour away from home, so I come here often for a bit of solace and solitude, and maybe to make a video or set my trail camera up, etc. Obviously, during lockdown, I didn't spend any overnights here, but now we're well into April. Lockdown has ended, and we're allowed our freedoms back, and making as much use of it as possible. So one of the aspects of my channel is I like to wild camp. I like to do remote camping in woodland areas. I like to motorcycle. I like to travel. Also lightweight camping on the way as well. And recently I've converted my car to a micro camper, which gives me another string to my bow. So really it's all about getting out there for me, visiting and seeing different places, meeting different people. I'm into photography as well. I enjoy my video making. It's just a great all-round hobby.
It is.
Yeah.
That's one good thing with Sandy. Do we talk about your age on camera? Or is that a secret?
I shall be 59 later on this year.
Do you know what? He's more active than people like 20 years younger. Like, seriously, the trips Sandy does, man, really enviable. You know,
I've had a major health issue. I had a tumour, a type of brain tumour. It paralysed my face. I got this gold weight in my eye, which is giving me some grief at the moment with my vision in my left eye, and it looks far worse than it actually is. So that's the only fly in the ointment, so to speak. But generally, I'm pretty fit, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's so good to get out. I was telling Sandy just earlier, just to get out of London, being able to wild camp. So like I said, we spent pretty much the majority of the day just catching up at his workshop, at his house, doing a video. Once again, depending on the order I've put these out, that video's already out by the time you're watching this. A link will be down below. But yeah, we're just doing a very chilled overnighter, very relaxed, no frills. We've just set up our shelters. I'm going to show you that in a moment, the kind of 2 different shelters we're going to be sleeping in tonight. This is a permission woodland. So I don't think I mentioned it, in case you don't know, we're in Swindon, which is in the county of Wiltshire. That's right, in the west of England.
Yeah, that's right, we are. North, it would be north east Wiltshire, which is part of the county we're in.
So it takes it took me about 2 hours and 20 minutes to drive from London to Sandy's and stuff. So we're here, and we're very blessed at the moment. It's beautiful weather. It's been a gorgeous day. I think the temperature tonight is going to drop down quite a bit, actually. I think it's going to get down to about
-2.
-2, -3. It's right in the open as well, so it's always a little bit kind of 1 or 2 degrees cooler. So I think maybe -2, -3. Hence we're kind of going to wrap up a little bit warm tonight. But it's the evening now, so what we're going to do in a moment is I'm going to just quickly show you the shelters that we're sleeping in. We're going to start collecting some firewood in a very relaxed manner, get that ready. We're going to cook up a bit of food tonight, going to keep it very simple for this evening's meal, and then we're going to relax, put the world to rights.
I reckon so, Zed.
Yeah, I think we've earned it, you know, so hope you guys have been keeping well. I've been getting so many messages from all of you, very kindly, where have you been, Zed? Hope you've been keeping well. I told Sandy that the first 2 lockdowns, I was okay. I didn't have a big issue. I work from home anyway. I have a home-based office. But his 3rd lockdown, me and Sandy were talking about, I kind of struggled. Struggled a bit, you know. And it was ironic. I've spoken to a lot of people, and a lot of people have said this 3rd lockdown in the UK was the kind of the breaking point, you know.
Yeah, luckily for me, it didn't affect my work. I live in quite a sort of secluded way. You know, I don't mix a great deal with many people anyway, apart from my immediate family. And working from home, I've got my little office and my little workshop at home. And I didn't have to take any furlough payments, and survived it pretty well. But we did have a lot going on last year. I lost my 2 little dogs through age. They're both quite elderly. My wife had a fairly major surgery. She's much better now, and we've got a new dog. So yeah, we had some bad times, but we're now having some good times. And I think that's kind of the circle of life, really, Zed.
It is, yeah. We're just kind of keeping it positive for the coming weeks and months, you know, as we've transitioned out this 3rd lockdown.
Yeah.
And it's great to spend it with yourself, Sandy.
Oh, thanks.
I was telling Sandy, the last time we camped out, even in a group setting, was quite a few years ago.
Yeah.
But me and Sandy have never camped out just one-on-one and stuff. So it's great to spend time with Sandy.
Yeah, that's right.
Catch up.
Yeah.
I met his dog earlier. She's awesome, man. the Spanish rescue dog.
Carmen.
Yeah.
Carmen Sita.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's her proper name.
And usually she's quite shy, but I think she warmed to me a little bit. Yeah, she was pretty good.
We've had a few people visit since the lockdown ceased, and my dog, her reaction is to hide under the table, and it'll take hell or high water to get her out. When Zed came around, she had no fear at all. In fact, she was jumping on you, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, getting really excitable and stuff.
So I reckon that you're giving out a good vibe, Zed. That's what it is.
That's it, man. Peace and chill vibes, man.
Yeah,
that's
what
it is. So what we're going to do now, going to do a quick tour of the shelter, because Sandy's actually kindly lent me one of his shelters to stay in tonight. It's a shelter I've not slept in. I'm familiar with, but I've not slept in before, so I thought I'd give it a try. We'll have a look at Sandy's shelter as well, and then we get sorted for the evening. So here we go, we've got the shelter that Sandy's kindly lent me. So this is the one Tigress, or was it Backwoods?
Backwoods bungalow. There's a story to this, how I got this particular shelter. I saw it on YouTube a few times and I thought I was really impressed by that. I like the look of it. It's like a baker tent, and they're quite expensive tents, baker tents. So anyway, I went on to Amazon, or was it AliExpress, I forget which. Am I allowed to say that? Anyway, I ordered the Backwoods bungalow, and when they sent it to me, it was the Mark 1 model, and so I unpacked it and I was a bit disappointed, but I wanted to still use it, so I went out into the woods and I used it, and it was okay, to be honest with you. I made a video of me and my dog camping in the woods. It was just over a year, 2 years ago perhaps, and one Tigress watched the video, kindly contacted me. And they could see, I mentioned the fact that I wanted the version 2, but I got the version 1. So they very kindly sent me this gratis. So I've got the 1 and the 2 versions of it now. This is a much more refined model, and I think you could comfortably live in the woods for weeks in there. You've got all the shelter you want, have a little porch area, you could even have a small bush box stove under there if you wanted to.
Because this, let me just get a side shot so you know what I'm talking about. So this is what we've got here. So basically the ridge line goes from here across, is it the back, isn't it, right?
Yeah.
So it goes all across here, and the back kind of pulls out, so you've got a lot of space in there.
Huge amount of space, you get 2 people in there easily.
Yeah. So I told Sandy if in the middle of the night he gets scared, he wants to jump in the shelter. But basically that pulls out, so you've got like the cover there. There's, touch wood, there's no rainfall tonight, so we're fine, but generally speaking that's there. And obviously you can pull that down.
That'll come down.
This will come down, so you've got the zips here, and that kind of fully zips up, so if it does get cold or windy or whatever.
It is single skin, so you might get a bit of condensation, but it's well vented.
Yeah.
There's a vent which runs the whole length of the bottom, and so you've got a good through draft of air. I'm just so pleased that you've got a nice Arctic sleeping bag.
Yeah, it's going to get cold tonight, isn't it? So, yeah. So here we've got Sandy's shelter for tonight. What are you using for tonight, Sandy?
Well, this is the Dutch Army Hoop Bivvy, and I first saw this in action on Pete Mind Wiseman's channel. He's a great guy, Pete is, and I thought, yeah, I can see the practicalities of that. It's very, very stealthy, low profile. It's got a side zip, so it gives you good access and egress, etc. I've got, as a throw, a lightweight Costco quilt, which is made from down, very lightweight but traps a lot of air. Underneath that, a Thermarest Apogee quilt, sort of lightweight backpacker's quilt. So these two combined will take me down to 0. And if I need to get any more warmth, I can put a jumper on or something, you know. Inflatable pillow, inflatable mattress and silverback reflector just for a bit of added warmth. I'm pretty sure I should be okay in that tonight. And then you've also got a zip which comes over. This one's a bit stiff, so it may not want to do it in a hurry, but anyway, you can see what it'll do. It'll zip up. You know, I'll have to alter it a little bit, but it'll zip up, and that will give me a sealed enclosed space.
So we're pretty much set up now. The shelters are all set up. It's going to be dark now in the next kind of hour and a half or so, 2 hours. What we're going to do now is just do a very quick light snack, maybe some jelly babies or something. I need a bit of a sugar fix. It's been a long day. Got to quickly forage some pheasant feathers as well. So there's been an actual kill there. So there's probably been a fox butchered a pheasant, like feathers everywhere. But the feathers are really nice. So we're going to pick up a few of those for some crafts project. We're going to come back and that's it. Yeah, we're just going to process up some firewood, and then when we feel the time is right, get the fire going, and then that's it. You know what I mean? Start cooking up some dinner. So what I'm putting together now, this is quite a wholesome pack for trail snacks. So one thing I've always been guilty of when I've been out, I always drink enough water, but in terms of snacking on the appropriate things, such as trail snacks, raisins and nuts and sweets and whatnot, I've been really poor on over time. So what I've done now is put quite an extensive trail snack pack together. And I will show it later on. I've got a couple of refinements to make, but the pouch I'm actually using is from my buddy David Fryer. So it's a really cool pack that you just kind of pull apart. And so I've got like just like dry trail snacks. So these are like nuts and whatnot, and cashews and almonds and things like that. But this is, man, this is the bad boy I'm after. Jelly babies, man, look at that. Trail snacks are champions. So let's get a few of these down us and let's go and harvest a few pheasant feathers.
You can be a millionaire one day then, Zebra.
You need your own fools and horses accent.
Yeah.
One day, Rodney.
I wonder what a million will be worth though in 5 years or 4 years, wouldn't it?
It's going to be worth a lot. Crypto, man, that's the way to go. So, I've got some jelly babies for you, something.
Oh, cheers.
Just a bit of a sugar fix.
Oh, why not?
You usually don't eat this stuff, man, but you know, for a bit of a sugar fix when you're outdoors.
It's needed sometimes. I've done a fair bit of camping and hill walking. I walked the Wainwright coast to coast as well. 2 years ago. I walked from St Bees on the Irish Sea to Robin Hood's Bay on the North Sea, 200 miles.
Wow.
In 9.5 days. And I needed a sugar fix.
Yeah.
On that.
Let's go and get some pheasant feathers. Try and say that 3 times in a row. Pheasant feathers, feathers. Feathers are the pheasants. So if you look just here, so over here you can see, look, kill site for the pheasants. So look, you've got all the feathers here, beautiful feathers. But this looks like the kill site here. This is like the highest concentration, man. Man, that fox, that was his Christmas dinner, I think. Look at that. Some beautiful feathers here. I'm looking for the longer ones like this. So these are pretty good. These would be great in crafts projects. So the smaller ones I'll leave, they're a bit more of a faff to deal with, but stuff like that, beautiful, beautiful feathers, man. This stuff's just going to go to waste anyway, so we'll just be decomposing as time goes on. So yeah, these will be great in some crafts projects. I've got loads of pigeon feathers. Where I live, there's just a big concentration of pigeons, which can be an annoyance also. So I've got loads of pigeon feathers, but yeah, these feathers, feather of the pheasants, feathers, these will be quite nice. So yeah. I've got a slightly novel way of lighting the fires then. What are we going to do?
Matches.
That's not bushcraft. Right, it's going to get cold within, well, it's going to get dark within the hour. It's starting to get cold now. It's amazing how quick the temperature drops. So I've taken my Bloods and Crips headband off. So I'm getting my Ray Mears woolen possum fur hat. Absolutely love this hat. Get it from the Woodlaw site. Get it in different colours. Super light, super warm, and super comfortable. Look at that, man. Look at that, people. Look at that, man. Ray Mears, if you're watching, we can discuss modelling rates, alright? I can give you a good discount, a good price, so let's talk. Are those primitive matches, Sandy?
Cook's primitive fire technique. No one seems to use them much these days.
No, it was. Is that based off a discovery like 3,000 years ago?
I think we might have to have a second attempt.
It's quite windy actually. The wind's starting to
Yeah,
pick
I
up.
know. We need there's a bit of a breeze blowing. Once these nettles get going, that'll be it. We'll be away. Nettles are very good.
A lot of dry nettles here, huh? So, going to have an opportunity to christen this grill. It's a folding grill made by TJM Metalworks. I think I've done some videos in the past showing you some demonstrations of different things that he makes. I've got a fire anchor, which is like a pole thing for using for your cooking and other bits and bobs. His stuff is amazing. So I was very kindly given this to use. It's a folding fire grill. So this is going to be christened. Now I think Sandy's got a similar one. It's a little bit smaller. But I said let's use this one because obviously I've got to just use it for the first time, give it a kind of road test. It comes in this pouch, so it's like a canvas pouch, because you kind of need it because obviously it's going to gather a lot of soot, so when you kind of obviously transporting it back and forth from your camp, it keeps your kit clean, right? So we're going to give this a try, give this a go, and do most of our cooking on this. So let's give it a try. So what have we got on the menu tonight, Sandy?
We've got vegetable curry. We've got a mixture of peppers, cucumber, onions, I think they're courgettes actually, tomatoes, and we've got sweet potato. We're going to make a nice curry. Maybe too much.
Man, those sheep are going for it.
Might be time now to add. Get it off and give it a stir. Yeah, there's quite a bit of moisture coming out of the vegetables now.
Have we got enough in it? Do we need to add any more on?
I will be adding some more in a minute. God, it smells nice.
My aftershave, I selected it specifically for you, Sandy.
Curry flavour aftershave.
Curry flavour aftershave. So the sun is setting now, well and truly, and it's weird, like the chill has really picked up. So one thing I've done is I've put my buff on, and this thing is amazing. Just covering up your neck makes all the difference. Something a lot of you will be aware of, but obviously I'm saying this for the sake of people who are new to the outdoors. But when it starts to get dark, when it starts to get colder, don't wait until it gets cold, right, to start layering up and whatnot. A lot of it's about conserving heat, so it's very important that you're going to get layered up now so you kind of conserve the heat that you've already got. But I've got this on nice and toasty, and that's it, man. The curry's almost done. I think we're going to get the rice on the go. There you go.
I'm going to keep my torch on.
How are we looking, Sandy?
I reckon that looks good.
So what we've done, we were going to cook the rice separately, but you know what, we realised, just put it all into the same pot, so it's like a stodge.
Let it all mingle.
Single and ready to mint. Look at that. Gordon Ramsay would probably have a heart attack if he saw this.
Is it helping ourselves, or do you want to borrow the spoon?
What's that, sorry?
Do you want to share this? Do you want for dishing out this spoon?
Yeah, that's alright. Probably a little bit easier with that.
If there's any left, that is it.
Gosh, we've got plenty here, man, that's for sure.
There you go, that'll leave for me for now.
Fantastic, thank you.
Plenty to go round.
It's good fuel, huh, for night time as well. You know, burning calories.
Say that again, Zed?
Said eating good, wholesome food at night time
Yeah.
for the belly. It's good for helping, for keeping warm as well.
Oh yeah, it will be. Okay then, let's have a taste of it, see what it's like. I can live on that.
That's not bad. Wholesome food, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Nice stodge.
I think I'm going to go to bed warm tonight.
Yes, big time. Thank you for this, Sandy.
You're welcome.
Yeah, really, really nice of
Yeah.
you to organise this, and it was nice seeing you after so long. Literally, something I think I mentioned before is 5 years, you know,
Well,
since we've
let's
done that video.
Make the next one less than 5 years.
Yeah, 4 years. 4 years.
4 years.
We hope you guys have been keeping well as well. Especially those of you in the UK with this lockdown easing. Me and Sandy were speaking about it off camera earlier. It's been quite tough for a lot of people. You know, not being able to get out and do things, and all the other pressures that kind of come with it, the financial, the mental, psychological.
Having to live at home with the missus.
What was it? I don't have that problem yet. It's been a beautiful day, man. Gorgeous weather.
Yeah, it's been lovely. Huh?
So one good thing with this MSR dromedary bag, it's like you have this spigot on here. So I don't know if you can see it in the dark.
Is it actually called a dromedary bag?
Yeah, it's what it's called, dromedary bag. So this is a 5 litre one. You get ones bigger than this also, and this is really good. So you can just use it as a tap, basically, you know, to wash your dishes and all this stuff. So really good. This is why I hang it up. So basically, yeah, it's a very convenient way of having a tap on hand at camp to clean up and do what you got to do. So that's it. We've finished up now. The stew. That was really good. That.
Lovely.
So what we're going to do? We're actually going to turn in a short while. Before we do, this is part of the whole survival experience when you're outdoors.
Pudding.
Pudding. That's it. So this is some apple crumble pudding. Oh, pit up. There you go.
Oh,
so.
cheers, Ed.
Shall we nudge puddings?
Yeah, go on then. Cheers.
Cheers.
I can go down there.
This is the hard life, this, people.
Any old fool can have it rough in the woods, but it takes a clever person to. It's lovely. Cheers, Ed.
Cheers, man.
That's very nice.
Oh, it is. Hit the spot. Perfect end to a lovely evening.
Yeah.
Temperature's really dropped, big time. But it's nice though. The fire's just kind of dying down.
I must admit, I'm looking forward to my my nice warm bed.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Today's been thoroughly deserved. It's been a long day, been a productive day. It was really good filming the other video with Sandy in his workshop. It's good to see how it's all come along, you know.
Yeah, oh,
it's evolved. I really do mean that.
Yeah, it has evolved.
The last time I was here was about 5 years ago, and it was just that one small part of the workshop, you know, and to see it evolve so much and for you to kind of lay things out. As well as your range of knives, that's expanded really well.
But it's also on the same, although it's evolved and it's grown, it's still a small cottage industry really, and it always will be. I can't ever imagine it will get much bigger, you know. It's just me, and there's only so much one pair of hands can do, you know.
That's it.
But yeah, I'm happy doing what I'm doing.
So guys, it's good night from me, and it's good night from him.
Good night.
We shall see you in the morning. Until then, take care.
Peace out.
That's it, peace out. That's not until the end of the video. Premature, Sandy, premature. But guys, we shall see you in the morning, man. We're going to be tucked up into bed in a moment, and that's it. So, we shall see you shortly.
I hope you're going to enjoy that coffee, because that is made from genuine 100% Swindon water.
The best in the world. It's better than Only Fools and Horses, Peckham Spring.
I remember that. That was a good clip.
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Classic comedy.
Yeah.
Making reference to British comedy, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, this is actually really nice. The coffee, mate, the vanilla.
I like it. It's the best one. I've tried others as well, but my friend Paul, I went camping in Thetford Forest with him. He's actually one of your subscribers. Right. And yeah, he would like to meet you, he said, one day.
Oh, lovely, yeah.
And
Thetford's not far from me, actually.
No. Good place to go camping. Anyway, he put me onto this. I don't have sugar in my drinks, but this has got a sweetener in it mixed in with the coffee mate, so it gives you that little bit of sweetness. When I started to use it, because I was still taking sugar, I had to put a lot in to taste it.
Right.
But now I don't take sugar anymore. A little goes a long way.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate the flavour. Without taking sugar out of my life, has brought the flavours of other foods out rather than suppressed them. So last night we had that vegetable curry. I could taste all the sweetness in that. You know, it was really, really nice. So, yeah, win-win for me. This has been a great camp, Zed. I really enjoyed it.
No, thank you as well, man. I appreciate you having me
Yeah.
down. It was great to catch up after so long. Like I mentioned to Sandy, this is the first time me and him have camped alone. We've camped with other people, which have been great camps. A lot of people always reference the ones, me, you, Mike MCQ, Lee Stoffer.
Yeah.
We done a while back.
Yeah,
That was a great camp.
That was a good camp.
But no, it's been really great to see you after
Yeah.
so long, you know. Like I said, this is my first Wildcamp in a year. So got up quite early this morning. I got up about 10 to 5. And I just laid in my pit, listening to the bird song. I was mentioning to Sandy off camera that, man, it's great to hear the bird song
Yeah.
after so long, you know. It's really rich here,
Yeah.
as well as the sheep. Sheep are going for it.
Yeah, they were, weren't they?
Apart from that, but that's been a really, really good camp. Really enjoyed it. And apologies if the video was a little bit patchy in places. It's the first time I'm filming properly in like a year, so I'm a little bit rusty with the filming. But it was good. It's mainly kind of capturing our time out.
Yeah.
You know, it's been really nice. So Sandy has also done a video of our time out here, and we're going to be putting these videos out at the same time. So if you want to check out Sandy's video, I really encourage you to do so. The link will be pinned to the top of the comments in the just below this video. Also, if you're not familiar with Sandy, I'm going to put a link obviously to his video, which is on his Wiltshire Man
That's right.
channel.
I am Wiltshire Man today.
That's it. It's today's Wiltshire Man. That's it. And then
Yeah.
by day he's Jacklore Knives.
That's right.
But I'm going to put a link also to Jacklore Knives channel as well. As I mentioned at the very beginning, we filmed yesterday daytime at the time of filming this, and I filmed an update video from Sandy's workshop. I'll also put a link to that in the description as well. And finally, I'll put a link to Sandy's Instagram. So it's quite prolific on Instagram, posting up a lot of things he has going on day to day, week to week. Sandy's a very active guy. Like, he's always getting out, doing some really cool trips, you know.
Yeah, I've been up to Scotland, Lake District, across the country on motorcycles mostly. As I said earlier, I think in the video, I mentioned my micro camper. I've converted my car into a camper, which has given me another string to my bow. So when the weather's a bit inclement or colder, I can go out in that and have the creature comforts almost of home, really, because it's like an indoor space. Yeah, really good. It's going to be a good year, Zed. Move forward with optimism.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, we're speaking to Sandy last night, and I was talking about one of those concepts where, you know, you reflect on your life.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the concept of, you know, a life worth living, like you're content with the life that you've lived. And for me, I realised one of the big things it comes down to for me, and maybe for many of you as well watching, is regret, right? Regret of not having done things, you know, when you really wanted to or should have done. And it's something we spoke about last night.
And also another thing worth mentioning, another thing that I live in my life is that I come against certain fears, and some of if I were to give in to those fears, they would stop me doing certain things. So I get a little bit apprehensive when I go on a long journey, because, you know, a bad accidents and stuff, you could become fearful of that. And also, some of you know me through my channel, you know that I've done paramotor flying in the past. I had to overcome a fear of heights, a fear of falling, to embrace that sport. And I did, and I've had 160 flights and I've enjoyed them. And so I think the thing is not to let fear get in the way of what you want to do with your life, you know, but to overcome fear. I think if you start to give in to fear, then you are really limiting your potential, what you can do, you know.
In a big way. I think in life, you know, there's we always find excuses, don't we?
Yeah. I mean, some people find it fearful to come wild camping on their own and come into the woods. But if you don't overcome that fear, you won't experience the beauty of nature more fully, which we are at the moment because of lovely dawn.
The first wild camp I ever done solo, I had a lot of fear beforehand.
Yeah.
Like being on my own in the woods, it's like, especially being a townie like me, you know, it's like your ultimate fear.
Yeah.
And the weird thing was, solo camp was amazing, the first one.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a great night's sleep. It was amazing, waking up to the dawn chorus, and yeah, it was just. And once, like you said, once you overcome that fear, you're all right, you know. My friends even mocked me back in London, like, you go into the woods again, sleeping alone. But it's like they don't realise what they're missing out on. You know,
you can hear all sorts of sounds. And last night I heard some rustling and scraping, and in the hours of darkness you wonder, what is that? What is that? But in all probability, it was only a little squirrel.
Yeah, it was me rummaging through your stuff, trying to find anything valuable.
My Jacklore knife's gone missing.
Stick on eBay when I get home. But no, you're all right. It's just you just pick up these things, the senses, and
yeah, that's right.
You know, like I mentioned, I woke up really early this morning and just laid in my bed for a while. You know, just listening to the bird chorus. It was
listening to someone snoring, wasn't it?
it was it, yeah, probably the farmer. But all in all, really, really great time out, Sandy. Thank you once again for your hospitality.
No, you're welcome, Zed.
I really do mean that.
Yeah, we'll meet up again, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, it would be great. Like I said, I really appreciate you having me down. Yeah. So like I said, guys, all the links to everything below, as I've mentioned, with the other video that I've done, and to Sandy's socials. Please do give him a follow if you're not aware of him already. There's a wealth of videos that he's done for many, many years, and really great trips that he's done, as well as documenting his Jacklore Knife channel. So guys, that's a wrap for this video.
Yeah.
We're just going to finish packing up now. We're almost done. We're part way through. Going to finish off this lovely coffee with the Coffee Mate Vanilla. And remember to get that one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And so like I said, we're just going to pack up now, head out. It's still quite early this morning, so I'm going to head back to London now once we're packed up and walk back to the car. So guys, I sincerely appreciate you watching. I know it's been a long time coming. I have a lot of stuff planned moving forward, so look forward to seeing that. And as always, I hope whatever you're doing, you have a blessed day, a blessed week ahead. From Sandy of Wiltshire, man, and Jacklore Knives.
Peace out. and bye for now, of course.
And Zed from Zed Outdoors. Peace out. Take care, guys.